Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Magos, is this servo skull malfunctioning?
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Let us pray the Magos still controls the lift.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved to be ready? Ask about Project Zeta-6 if you ever speak to him again.
Nuisance correction requested. Walls appear unbreachable by the Trigon. I expect the Tyranids to have reached further into the facility than we were briefed.
Skull is of little concern to your judgment. Unleashing fragmenting! Brother. By the Emperor.
It tears through Earth as if it were paper. I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail.
System gridlocked by bureaucracy and blinded by flesh face.
Trigon has followed us.
Multiple Xenos encountered.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Find the melter ordnance with dispatch.
None of this matters. We will be dead soon.
I have a melter charge! Clear a path! That's their rancid crawlways. The passages are purified. me through.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation far longer.
How far you have fallen. That I must drag you back into the light.
Running to me for passage. Keep going forward.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, punched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to call me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
First console, brothers. That is horrific!
Entering the console radius.
Crush the ravenous beast. One step closer to seizing the asset.
The next console awaits. Pulling out a console radius.
Restore the generator with a power cell to complete our mission. Power cell located. The power cell needs to go to the generator.
I beseech you, Gallia, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Located power cell.
Get that power cell to the generator. Astartes know no darkness.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Where shall I start this plan? This console is offline.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hopes.
Take cover!
smouldering mass of computational gray matter.
The asset does not seem to have anything left to say.
Pilot, Viridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian. Reminder, priority is no going back as quickly as possible. Atmospheric conditions deteriorating.
Not even this interminable storm dampens our chapter's colors. That silenced the Tyranids' vile kitty.
Medical reason. Our objective awaits.
Keep going forward.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lighting about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Demetrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Grant this monstrosity its water. Aim the cracks in its faceless armor. Fix a melt towards them to that Xenon pit. Plant the melter charges atop their moldering passageways. I hate these rancid vermin, but killing them is gratifying. Sear the high burrow shut. See those tallymarks for the second company. Purify their fetid tunnels with the melter charges. Multiple on targets. Collapse their rancid corals.
Employing hyperlethal tactics to pacify Tyranid presence.
Place the melters in the high tunnels.
Metrian believed she could survive the Xenos. Ignore Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.